I dare you to fix me. I'm crossing the line again, falling on my
November 16. Sorry, and I went in August 6, so I was in there for 3 months. 3 months straight of being inside the house.
Mhm.
Then when I got out November 16, I had a month where I was outside of the house. And then I went back into the house beginning of 2017 until March, I think. So I was in there for like a couple of more months. There was this month gap that I had where I was outside of the house after being in PBB for 3 months. And I remember being with my mom for the first time. We stayed in a small unit. I remember lying with my mom and like, Mom, I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to comprehend what's going on. Got outside of PBB. I remember the day after I got out of PBB, 6 a.m. the next day, I was on ASAP. Like we were rehearsing. They blocked us for our prod on ASAP. I had to sing Baliw with Maymay. We had no idea what was going on. And this, I don't want to put this on the prod. I don't want to put this on ABS-CBN. They did everything completely right. It's just we couldn't physically, mentally, emotionally process
What was happening?
what was going on. And it was like that for a couple of months where like we were just like in a daze of, oh my gosh, we're famous. People are screaming our name, and we're just like, we were in this half mental state of dang, this is really cool, and holy, what the heck is going on?
Okay.
And that really broke when we had our first movie. I'm gonna spend some time talking about this, so just let me speak.
Go.
So like we had our first movie, Loving in Tandem, and this is where Maymay and I were always close, but this is where we really grew close because Maymay and I were the lead roles of this movie, and we had no idea how to act. Literally, we had like for acting. So just so some people understand, there's a camera. That camera is focused to a certain distance, so you can't be like. Sometimes you lean back, you're out of focus. So you have to stay within this area.
Okay.
There are certain markers on the ground. So you step on those markers in that area and the camera will be focused on you. That's your lighting, all of that. So it's really technical. It's not just like walking around. So we had these T marks. Literally what I do before in Loving in Tandem, like we would reach up to 30 takes of a single shot. And it would take like one day to do one sequence, which is really bad. That's really bad. So literally I'd walk to the T mark, look down, check if I was in the right spot, and then start speaking my lines. And they're like, Edward, don't do that.
You can't do that. Yeah.
Don't do that. It's so like robotic, and it was bad. And there were points where my man and I were literally in, like we stayed in the same building at the time, until now actually. Different floors, different units.
Different units, yeah, of course.
But we have like a common gym area. And there would be times where we would literally just go to the gym. When it was closed, we'd open the door. It wasn't locked. And we'd go to the corner of the gym and just start crying. We would start crying with each other.
Were you still 16 years old here?
I was like 17 at this time.
Okay.
My mother was like 20. Because we didn't know what to do. And we were like, it was not because of the pressure. No one could have helped us or done anything for us. It was just like, man, we suck at what we do at the moment, and it's really hard because we didn't like reaching 30 takes or 17 takes per shot. And you know what? Some of the things that we had to do was just like, Edward, all you have to do is wake up. All you have to do is sit up.
Ooh, ganda na acting no. I saw that. That was nice. That was 3 years of experience already.
3 more years of experience, yeah. So that was when it really broke, and we had to really, and then we really just. Again, my mind, I grew into a really big, a really strong team. We started, knowing how to discover certain things within our work together. That's how we're in the really close friendship that we are in now.
I just want to add this thing up. When you said that you and Maymay are a team, it's just something I thought of now. I've always been looking for the word or the right line on how I want to, like, if I could give a message to the Philippine people, because I always find it kind of odd for two people to be in a love team and everybody wants them to be together. Everybody just wants to, like, the moment you have a picture with VJ Danny or VJ Sam, like, it's a thing. Like, I found it now. You said you guys are a team, and that is not a showbiz answer. You guys really are a team. But I feel like people are too focused on the love part, love team. Like, I think it's hard. It's not. I like the team. I want people to focus on the team more. Like, you are a team. You and I can be a team. You and I are a team when we host together. We're not a love team, diba? You and Robbie are a team. You're not a love team. So I just wanted to, before I forgot, when I had the thought, I was like, okay, I have to say this thought. It answered something I've been wanting to voice out for a long time. Okay, sorry, go on.
But let me just say, and this that statement also, I'll answer that and your first question. We were never in this mindset like, oh crap, we're a love team. We have to pretend. We have to do things a certain way. That was one of the things that was instilled to us in PBB from Kuya. Like, be real, be honest, be who you are. PBB will expose who you are. It exposed parts of me. I was lazy in some parts in PBB.
Okay.
But it also revealed many things. And the thing is, at the end of the day, your true self is revealed. And if the people like that, then they'll vote for you. And you can't change who you are. Some people try to change who they were, and you can't do that. So anyway, my whole point was, as soon as we got out of PBB, Maymay and I didn't know much, but we knew we wanted to be ourselves. We didn't want to be pressured into a certain, and like we saw some things that were like, man, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be typecasted as a foreigner. I'm speaking English now. I can speak Tagalog. I'm choosing not to at the moment.
Same.
So I can express my thoughts deeper.
Born and raised here naman.
So like we really just wanted to be ourselves, and people can contradict that. People can say, showbiz. Ewan ko sa'yo. I'm saying this. I know it's true. So you can say what you can have your own opinion. I don't really care. You can tweet about me. I don't care. We wanted to be who we were, and we didn't want to be like pressured by fans that wanted us to get together, or by bosses or by the industry. Wherever we were doing, we wanted to be doing it the way we wanted to be doing it. And so Maymay, again, I'll say that we're the closest of friends. There is no one else I'd rather be doing this with. Even if some of the things are like, acting and, falling in love and stuff like that. There's still no one else I'd rather be doing that with than Maymay. It's really, really crazy because growing up, and this answers your very first question, sorry. Growing up in this industry, it's impossible to do it healthily if you don't have good people around you. It's impossible. And I had people who were really like keeping an eye on us. We had bosses that were keeping an eye on us on a human level. We had a good family around us, good friends. But I'm really going to say, and I'm going to be honest now, the first, I think up until 2020, my attitude wasn't a healthy attitude for my coworkers or for me. I wasn't there were times where, like I'm tired. I come home from taping and it's like 6 a.m. And sometimes fans would be outside, waiting for ABS-C to be an audience entrance. Some people would know that I live where I live. And they'll be like, oh my gosh, Edward, let's take a picture. And like 24 hours of taping, 6 a.m. I'm tired. I haven't slept. I don't want to take a picture with you. And I'm not perfect. I'm going to be honest. There were times where I'm like, obviously not happy with them coming towards me. Again, I'm not, people are like, oh my gosh, really, Edward? I was like, no.
Doesn't mean you hate the fans.
It doesn't mean I hate the fans. It just means like I don't want to do that at the moment.
Yeah, obviously.
And so there were times where I even made it like really obvious, and they're like, they got hurt. And of course, like you see, someone that you look up to, and they do that. It's not nice. And again, you can say that I have a right to do that, and yes, I do. But also I have an obligation because these people made me. Like, these people created my career. I owe a lot of this to these people.
Oh, that's a mature way of thinking.
It's something that's taught, like that's said to even like the youngest artists. But also I want to make it really, really clear that I didn't really understand that. Like you can understand it in your mind, but not if you don't understand it in your heart, it's completely different. So it took me a while to really grow into that. In 2020, and I have to say, and if there's a last topic, let it end here, Anton. Because you have a lot of content.